Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to tell you about an experience that I had in life. It's not about raising pigeons, although those of you that know me, you know I always tell you the truth. But I want to tell you about an experience that I had in life. And it kind of goes like this. Be patient with this video. It's really, really worth watching. Many years ago, my wife used to watch a psychic on TV. His name was George Anderson. And he would talk to people who had passed away. I used to tell her that was some kind of scam. Don't believe it. It's probably not true. Well, one day she answers the phone and with a friend of hers, Agnes, that was calling to tell her that she had made an appointment with George Anderson, but she couldn't keep it. And did we want to go? She came out of the bedroom to ask me if I wanted to go and see him. The word no wanted to come out of my mouth, but I said yes. And before I could correct it, she was gone. And she told her, yes, we'll go. Well, I guess I was stuck. I was going to have to go see George Anderson. Now, I'm going to leave a lot of stuff out of this as to who came through. But I went. He did not know who I was because I was there for somebody else. And he started to describe who was coming through. And I got to tell you that some of the names he mentioned were people I knew. But he says to me at one point in time, your father's friend Frank is here. And I said to George, my father had no friend Frank. And he says again, this is your father's friend Frank. Please tell him that you'll do what he wants you to do because this man is not going to go away. So I said, my father had no friend Frank. He said, you know him. He knows you. This man is loud and a bit obnoxious. He is not going to go away. He wants you to do something for him. Please tell him you'll do it because he's not going to go away. So I said, if I could do it, I'll do it. He said to me, he wants you to tell his wife, Cammie, he's sorry for the way he treated her, and he loves her very much. Please tell him you'll do it. And I said, yes, if I remember, I'll do it. Well, I had a tape recorder that I had put on his desk, so everything was being recorded. When I got home, my wife hit me in the back of my head, and she said, Danny, your father's friend Frank Shirelli, you know him. And I said, oh my God, his wife's name was Camilla, but he called her Cammie. Well, anyway, later on, my mother had passed away. And at my mother's funeral, Camilla was sitting there. And I went over and I told her his exact words that I had seen a psychic and your husband came through and he said for me to tell you that he's sorry for the way he treated you and he loves you very much. Now you have to remember that I was not supposed to be there. George did not know who I was. I pray Frank every day now because I have knowledge that there is life after we pass away. But you have to be good. You have to keep your promises. And you don't try to hurt anybody. And you have to be very sorry for your sins. And I am. And I made many of them. So that's the story of me going to a psychic. There is life after death. And you have to understand it. Now, like I said, I pray for Frank every day. I guess that's it. That's the gist of it. A lot of things came true with that day that he did tell me. But that was the most important thing for me. Because most people have to have faith that there's life after death. What Jesus promised is true. Keep that in mind. And thank you for watching.